YouTube, what's good? I was trying to catch that part where she said, "Will you be part of my life?" Because that's the name of the song. I don't know what that part was in the beginning. We gonna have to run the tape back, right? But I think that's something by India Irie. That's what it sounded like. Yeah, part of my life. And I'm telling y'all, I've been sitting here really trying to meditate on the cards as I stood in front of my table here. You know, I was walking up feeling like I didn't even want to talk about what came up on the table. Because, you know, it's always a way for me to pick up the new energy by clearing the table. But I got to seeing how somebody has been backstabbed. Somebody has been backstabbed, and they over here in this Nine of Swords energy. I was like, I don't even want to talk about the past. I know everybody's getting tired of hearing about the past. I keep saying it on Bigo. You know, the past is still in the collective energy. And it's because they have to be in isolation right now. They got to be in isolation. And I don't know if y'all can see in the imagery, somebody's kneeling or they're seated, you know, like Indian style. It kind of look like. But sitting in the doorway of the double doors. They sitting there kneeling, right? And they see that mountain outside that door. But look at how that road looks really complex. How can I get through that in order to get back to the collective? Because you see, somebody's all in their head. It says, your love has captured me. Everywhere I look, I see your face. And we heard the song that was playing on Spirit Radio, Part of My Life, because on everything right now, somebody is feeling this pressure. By Jill Scott. So much pressure. Is that the one that says, to appear just like them? Just like them. So much pressure. Oh, hey, we got some lyrics. Oh, no. No, we don't. That's You Will Rise. See? How did we get that, Spirit? Wow. Maybe that was a side note. Maybe Spirit is telling somebody they will rise. Even though things are not looking so good for them right now as they sit in isolation. Collective, please let me say my prayer. Angels of the white light, my ancestors, my guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to them 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Ooh, I wish I could hear some of these lyrics, but they not giving it to us on this song. Somebody might be feeling the pressure of having to come clean with you because they done did so much sabotage to you, and now the sabotage is coming back on them. What goes around comes around. But see, watch this, y'all. I was waiting. I shuffled those decks a couple of days ago and did not look at the bottom. We saving the energy. Here we go, y'all. Let's see what's at the bottom of this one. Wow. We got the repossession. Repossession energy. This card says spiritual test, letting go, loss, realignment, reassessment, challenge, release, adaptation, instability. Man, I was seeing so many different words with that one right there. I think Spirit was trying to give me some secret messages. Instability. Now we have Full of Smoke playing on Spirit Radio. I really feel like this person who's in this Nine of Swords lost you to a repossession because they were full of smoke. You couldn't trust anything they told you. This was a player who now is having to do some reassessing, some, they got to get in realignment because they weren't in any form or fashion aligned, balanced. This is somebody who could have been very unbalanced in their chakras. Their energy was off. For real, right? And then wait a minute. I just heard my spirit guide say, because they were a snake energy, feeling like, I guess they would never get caught, or nothing bad would ever happen to them. Now experiencing this loss. And I think it's the loss of you, because you ain't going for the smoke. You're not going for the smoke. And Spirit is bringing in another lover with this lover's energy. Now that lover's card means so many things, but right off the rip, y'all see it. You about to have a new lover come in for you. You're being taken away and given to someone else because this person didn't treat you good. They stabbed you in the back. Now they're being stabbed in the back, y'all. And that's why they crying, wanting you to be a part of their life, or shall we say, feeling like they need you to be a part of their life, especially now that they're in isolation. Especially now that, hey, maybe they losing somebody they were attached to. Hey, that repossession can represent a lot of things. Maybe somebody is stressed out because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do to get you back. Maybe that's why they got that complicated road. They got way too much to be accountable for when it comes to you, which could be the reason why somebody's drinking. In this escapism energy, they trying to, it says, drinking seems to be the only thing that numbs my mental agony. I was going to say they trying to drink it away. This is somebody who's going through mental agony in this Nine of Swords energy, y'all. While they're in isolation, they're not doing so great. We have the worth waiting for coming out with no escape. So you see that? Somebody trying to escape and they can't. We just saw it. It's no escape. It doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always runs back to you. And you see how it looks like, I don't know, are their hands tied in that red rope around her hand? It sure is. Y'all got that red ribbon tying y'all together. Soul contract. Maybe this is somebody who thought, you know, you would always be there, since they knew y'all were tied to each other. And that's why they're in this Nine of Swords. Because you're not. You're being given a whole new lover. And this is, I just heard fucking somebody up. Because they felt like they would always be tied to you. There's definitely a soul tie here between the two of you. But I think somebody thought they could put you on the shelf. We got Forever Changed coming out as the third energy. Somebody said they forever changed, collective, but I just don't trust it because this person is still wearing a mask. I almost feel like Spirit trying to tell me to take one more card and to take it from the top here. Did y'all see that little card I had to try to fix? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Wow. This is somebody who feels like you're their true love, collective. And you're incomparable. That's the energy. You're incomparable. This card says, no one has ever made me feel the way you do. You're irreplaceable. But see, this is somebody who's been with a lot of people. Remember, I said they were a snake to you. They could have had multiple people. Or could have worn multiple faces. This is crazy. I think this is somebody, they all kind of look like they got the same face, but somebody who may have treated you like an option is what I'm hearing. Now seeing you as their true love, as they have to sit in isolation, stress the hell out, because they want to come back to you after being backstabbed by someone else. That's why they're in isolation. This card says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Somebody may have just experienced a shocking attack with one of their options. And now feeling like they're forever changed. And wanting to come back to you because they feel like you're their true love. Spirit's telling me to split the deck, y'all. We got cassette. This is crazy. Somebody has outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Somebody's replaying these events over and over in their head of how they stabbed you. Ooh wee. I went to pick up the deck, y'all, so y'all can see how this person keeps replaying how they backstabbed you, and Spirit left soulmates out on the table. Somebody feeling like you're their soulmate after they stabbed you in the back. I just think that's kind of sick and twisted right there. You do somebody wrong and then you're like, oh, you're my soulmate. How does that work, Spirit? I just heard Spirit say because they was blind. Blinded. Couldn't see. Because they were still wearing that mask. This narcissist energy. Somebody who looked at themselves as the person who, you know, they love the most. It's all about them. They're their own heart, right? When they look at themselves, they see only themselves in this golden mirror. Somebody who didn't care about you, only cared about them. This card says self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, You were attached to someone that love bombed you. Maybe because they was trying to think of what they could get out of this. How could they benefit from you? The player, because this player was a snake to you. Wanting to have all these options and not give you the relationship you deserve at the time you were in their life. I mean, we've been getting so much of the story these last few readings. Someone that was a runner that is now trying to blow kisses your way. This is somebody who wants to now be unconditionally loving. Now they want giving and receiving affection. They're falling in love with you. Now they want to give and receive affection. This could have been somebody who held back their feelings for you, right? Which is giving that player energy. Somebody who now sees you as a soulmate, but couldn't show you their feelings because they had this hand of cards. I told y'all, I picked it up on this card right here, and I don't ever pick up that energy. All these damn masks being all they damn options. I never pick up on that. But out of all the options, you the best. And they're falling in love with you. Trying to blow kisses your way. Trying to, I just heard trying to lighten up the load here. The heavy load that they got on their shoulders. Of how they gonna navigate this mountain here. Somebody got a hell of a path to get back to you. And look at Spirit showing them in this sunglasses energy. That card flipped over. For real. This person that's watching you, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Is this person focusing out on their options? And focus more on you? Does this person still have options, Spirit? See, here we go. In this hand of cards energy, they still probably got those options. But noticing how don't none of them compare to you. So now, they not even really looking at their options. They watching you. Trying to blow kisses from a distance. Trying to send love. Loving energy. Because collective, this all they know how to do is wear this mask. And see, I called it out. I think they still wearing a mask. For the mask card to come out, bottom of the deck, this person that's wearing a mask still got all this passion for you, collective. Y'all see this? I'm going to try to bump it up one notch. Y'all know my eyes are bad with this ring light. It be too bright. All right, we gonna do it. We gonna pop the ginger ale. Excuse me, y'all. I was waiting for that one. The song that's playing is Whenever You're Around. And I know that song. She be talking about, I get lonely whenever you're around. And I know it's these other options. These other options just ain't doing it for them. They still feel lonely because they don't have you. I keep hearing Spirit shouting out this polygamy, polygamous lifestyle. Maybe this is somebody that didn't want to give that up. They had a lot of lovers. So they watching from the sidelines. Now, this gaslighting energy, I wonder if they're gaslighting themselves that they can get you back. Even though they're still wearing this mask, right? This narcissist energy, remember? We saw the golden mirror. Let's not forget. Spiritual burp, y'all. When I said that, this narcissist is stalking you. And they're lurking, collective. Because I think they want to know who the new lover is. Somebody who been stressed out, not able to sleep, in this Nine of Swords energy. Because I think Spirit really has removed you. Even though they're still attracted to you, collective. You've been removed. The cord has been cut. That red string is no longer tying y'all together. That's why this person is stressing. Okay, Spirit, you told me to take those two. I'm taking those two. We have the final boss at the bottom of the two cards, covered by soul family. Y'all, this is it in a nutshell. This is somebody who feels like they're supposed to be part of your soul family, but they were actually your final boss. Now that go heavy right there, because they still wearing this mask, collective, and I think you know it. But they're obsessing over you, which is the reason why we keep picking up their energy. We have money loss at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's going through some real financial struggles at this time, y'all. And that could be their motivation to come towards you, which already shows me that this is an opportunist. This is somebody who is looking more and more like that narcissist, right? When they're self-absorbed, They're only thinking about themselves. But Spirit is saying they feel like you're their true love. Collective. But you beat this final boss. Spiritual birth, when I said that. You beat this final boss. And that's why they can't sleep at night. Because they just knew you were waiting for them. I think this person thought you were waiting for them. They thought they had put it on you real good before they ghosted you, before they left. And that was going to be enough to make you stay. This could be, of course, somebody you've been intimate with that would feel like they could do something like that, right? Didn't I tell you the cord has been cut? You are getting away on your own journey in this travel energy. You are leaving and going to another destination. This is giving chariot energy. You're on your chariot, heading to the next destination. You out here sightseeing. And oh my God, I just went to look at Spirit Radio and we got danger, y'all. Danger. But this is that Erykah Badu where she be talking about the block is on lock and the trunk stay locked. The block is hot. The trunk stay locked. Hey, block on lock. The trunk stay locked. I believe that's what she says. Because this person is danger. Dangerous to you. Y'all, it's almost gone. They feeling like you're their true love. But you've left the building. You out here planting new seeds somewhere else. You have renewed your energy with this renewal, and you're experiencing a good harvest and growth right now. You're manifesting, and you are hardworking. You know they see it. You know they see it. Your energy. Sightseeing. Did we see that twice? No. Exploration. Excitement. Journey. Voyage. Getaway. Culture. Thrill. Here we go with that more than a woman. Or more than a man. Y'all take it how it resonates. You're more than a man. You're more than a woman. But now they're seeing it after you've left the building and started planting new seeds elsewhere. Spiritual birth when I said that. You're taking your seeds and planting them elsewhere. I knew it, y'all. You see how we got the playing games card coming out in the reverse? But it's covering something else. And then Spirit flipped over these cards for this person who's talking about they forever changed. See, that's why I told y'all I didn't trust that card. Because that person got the mask on in the picture. This person ain't forever changed. And then Spirit gave us the mask card for the true love. And my phone just lit up when I said that for a confirmation. The true love is still wearing a mask. What are these two cards? Oh, this is you in the upright collective. You're connected to your higher self. And that's why this person can't play games with you no more. That came out in the reverse, covering higher self. But see, Spirit gave me two more cards. Look like three. Okay, it's two. We have creativity and shit talker covering that. So see, this is somebody who see you out here being very creative, collective. They see you got originality. They see you being an innovator. You're innovative. You're an inspiration. You're a visionary. You're good at expressing yourself. And you have, I guess, a good imagination. They out here shit talking about your skills, collective. Gossip, rumors, chit chat, speculation, tattling, whispers, scandal, chatter, grapevine. Collective, because you not trying to be part of a harem, because that's what this is looking like. Somebody wanted you to be part of their harem, talking about you they true love. I'm gonna need them to knock it off. Yeah, this is actually coming out for the person who said they're forever changed, that's stalking you. They could be behind your back talking shit because you're leaving them behind. You're leaving them behind. They've been over here trying to blow kisses in the background to you, but I guess it's not working, huh? It's not working. Bottom of the deck, we have, see, I can't make it up, y'all. This is someone who burnt this bridge. And that's why that road is rigorous for somebody. Let me bring it back. That road is rigorous in order to get you back. No how, no way. There was a song somebody sang. I just heard the little hook. No how, no way. No how, no way. Yeah, it's an old school song. But I started hearing the hook to that. Okay, Spirit, I see him. Does this look like another little chapter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For this person that's wearing the mask that said they your true love, collective. Jail time. Aren't y'all happy I decided to be nosy? The card on the bottom is jail time. Yeah, this person can't wear this mask and think they gonna be with you. Now we got hater. So wait a minute, was this person your hater? That's why they was wearing the mask? They didn't want you to know, huh? And now somebody's annoyed? Somebody's annoyed, huh? Wow. So much so that they got to get some therapy, y'all. Yeah. Uh-huh. Followed by social. Somebody who still wanted to be out there socializing. They didn't want to be tied down, is what I just heard. But now seeing you as this money magnet. Bottom of the deck, we have discovery, energy. So wait a minute. This is given that while this person stalks you, they over here discovering that you this money magnet. You could be out here now connecting and networking and being social. And that's how you're getting to the bag. But I feel like this is this person who has to get therapy because they wanted to be out here still networking, interacting, connecting, collaborating with others. And that's why you wound up becoming this money magnet in the process. And remember, we seen the card that somebody having some money loss. Somebody could be mad and annoyed that they got to do this jail time, y'all. They in spiritual jail. All they can do is watch and get this therapy. Get that help that they need. Which it sounds like somebody is. Because they got to be in isolation, right? Like sometimes, in order for you to get the help, you got to get away from people. Go into a little treatment program or something. So maybe this person right now, they could be going to therapy. Getting a whole new... Look, it sounds like they needed a whole new attitude adjustment if they were a hater, you know, and then now annoyed that you left them. Because remember, they are narcissists. They only thinking about themselves. They're opportunists. And they over here mad at you because they secretly were hating on you for leaving them. Leaving them behind and now having this glow up. And then the icing on the cake is that you just might be getting a whole new lover. Because remember, you've been repossessed by the Most High. That's why they in spiritual jail. Spirit told me to split the deck of this deck, and we got to stop wasting time. Begin now. Don't question it. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Spirit's trying to tell this person to stop wasting time. This person who's in isolation, but maybe that's what they doing because they too busy thinking about themselves here. They're too busy thinking about, I guess, what they're gaslighting themselves to believe. You know, maybe they're gaslighting themselves to believe that they could still have all these multiple lovers. But now seeing you as a soulmate. think they just seeing you as somebody who can help them financially, in all honesty, collective, because of that money loss that they're going through. Let's get some tarot on this. I'll go with the Nine of Swords energy. Somebody who still got a lot of passion for you, though, because they're watching you. You see, look, they watching an Empress. An Empress that could be pregnant. Now that you done left and got away from this person, you done took flight, left the building, ain't no getting back to you. You in a whole new destination. You left the state on somebody. You got on an airplane and you got out of Dodge. And this got somebody fucked up, y'all. 4 of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck. That 4 of Swords is giving me the confirmation of somebody that is healing. Somebody who is resting, thinking, healing. Now, I just learned something new today about this 4 of Swords card in the Light Seer deck. That heart still has the string attached to it. But that heart is also separate from the person, right? Someone who's having to heal their heart. And they heal too in this resting period. You know, this time of reflection, time to think, time to figure some things out, right? But you see, they're having a hard time doing that. 4 of Swords with these 2 of Swords makes 6 swords. This could be you moving away from troubled waters. Or maybe this is this person who's moving away from troubled waters right now, which is why they're in the 4 of Swords. But they still can't really see their way out of their current situation of being in isolation right now. And maybe that's because if this is somebody who just been backstabbed by someone and now in isolation, in spiritual jail, hating on you because you doing better than them after you left them, this is somebody who still got to work on themselves and that heart of theirs in this 4 of Swords energy. So they still not really seeing their fault in how they lost you. This is somebody who could be in denial. Thank you, Spirit. They could be in denial that this is over between y'all. Not trying to believe the reality of the situation. Still thinking maybe you gonna come to them. But you've walked away, collective. 8 of Cups. You've walked away from this hater that's annoyed that you walked away. You called judgment on them, collective. You said I will not be one of your options. Player. I don't give a damn if I'm incomparable. I will not be one of your options. Y'all see this? This is somebody who still just might be coming in to breadcrumb you in that 6 of Pentacles. And Spirit is telling me with this Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. Somebody who still ain't gonna be giving you what you deserve, even though they got all this passion for you. You done went down the rabbit hole. You know the truth. When it comes to this person, you know to leave them alone. That's why you're walking away. But man, they're in your energy for real. Still feeling like you they true love. But you wasn't a true love, to be their only love. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Wow. We have the 6 of Wands energy covered by the Temperance angel, which is looking like somebody's having victory and success right now, and it's being protected. Like you have angels protecting you. You have guardian angels watching over you. That Temperance angel is coming out today as a guardian angel, protecting you, protecting your success, making sure that you stay balanced in your earth angel energy and continue to have the victory and success that the Most High is blessing you with. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, see? That could be you putting in all that work on yourself in that 8 of Pentacles. You didn't work too hard to get here. That's what this is giving. You didn't work too hard, 8 of Pentacles, to get to this 6 of Wands energy. And you being protected by a guardian angel. Nothing gonna stop this victory and success for you. We see you coming out as the money magnet. And that's another reason. Wow, that's quite a few cards. But we'll take it. Landed on the Temperance angel and the victory and success, y'all. We have 8 of Swords energy. Y'all know that we saw the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They still trapped in their head. 5 of Pentacles. Because they feeling abandoned and left out in the cold. And what they trying to hide is that they in their feelings. They don't want you to know that they're in their feelings about you. But they was over here being a hater and annoyed by you at the same time. Now that just sounds crazy. Bottom of the deck. Justice. Come through, Holy Spirit. Scales being balanced. And we could even say that with the Temperance angel. The scales are being balanced for you and you having victory and success. And that could be what they're seeing as they watch you, but still possibly gaslighting themselves to think that they could still come in with their narcissistic ways, unchanged, treating you like an option, thinking that they could still breadcrumb you by not giving you what you deserve. It's not going to happen. Collective, I'm going to close this message out with the dice. Okay? And I'm going to get out of here. Justice is being served. You've been left the building on this airplane flight. And this is somebody who knows, hey, for all we know, that true love could be this lover's energy that's coming in. Spirit about to give you a true love because somebody still got on that damn mask. We have, that looks like North Node energy, ascending lunar node in the upright. Yup. Followed by the number 1. And then we have Taurus energy in the upright. So this is basically letting me know that somebody is very powerful in this Hierophant energy and this Magician energy. And in your North Node. Wow. You've definitely learned your lesson. And you manifesting. I heard your wildest dreams. Then I heard your heart's desires. You're manifesting your heart's desires right now at this time because you have awakened, ascended, and are walking in your North Node at this time, collective. So even though we were picking up on a past energy, you keep going forward in that victory and success because you are on a new journey. This is a time for you to explore your options. Enjoy yourself and live a little. Have some thrills. Experience the culture, somewhere. Get away. Have some fun right now in your life because you've worked hard to get where you are. Okay, collective? I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like the video, y'all, and subscribe to the channel if you're still here. And until the next time, y'all be good to each other. Much love and much light. And namaste.